So Val, just this point of the season for you, where you hit that bye week, Ariel talked about it giving a good time to sort of reevaluate. For you, how have you sort of evaluated during this bye week?
So I think like the bye week is kind of like right after preseason, we're able to reflect on what has happened before we go into pack. And so I think it was perfect to have a bye week directly in the middle of pack because then we were able to kind of think about what we've been doing great and what are some things we need to work on from our past pack games. And I think personally for me, it helped me kind of just, it feels like a refresh, just like a mental refresh, like physical refresh. Like now we're back into it again. And I think it was really good for us and the team. So.
How important is it in the middle of this grind of a season to be able to sort of stack off days like you were able to this weekend, where you guys get that off day every week, but with the game being on Friday, you're able to have a few back to back. And how much does that sort of help you?
Yeah, I think at this point of season, it's a grind. It's always a grind, but I think that right now, like all of our bodies are feeling it. Everyone around the country is feeling the same way. And I think that being able to have those 2 off days really allowed us to kind of reset and just take care of ourselves personally and also take care of ourselves like softball wise. If there was things we needed to work on throughout the weekend, we had 2 days to kind of space out like what we needed for ourselves. So I think it was really good and it felt really good personally for me. So
Were there any specific benchmarks that you were trying to work on?
No, I kind of just wanted to reflect, like I was just saying. Like I just wanted to reflect on what has happened throughout the year and ways that I could get better. And I would just watch some film and was just able to kind of relax, but also think about new goals and new things that I want to work on going forward. So
When you talk about sort of knowing that everyone else is also beat up a little bit physically and mentally, how do you, as one of the leaders of this team or one of the other leaders of this team, sort of hit that point home to everyone else? Be like, yeah, it's hurting for you, but it's also hurting for them.
I think we talk about it a lot. I think the coaches do a really good job of mentioning like it's a grind, but it's a grind that everyone around the country is going through. So it's not any harder for us than it is for any other team. So we have to do something different and we have to work harder to surpass other teams in that kind of aspect. So
You say it's been the key for you this year so far in both league play, but basically like every major situational split, runners in scoring position, 2 outs, your numbers are way up, way up in some cases. How'd you do it?
I think just my main goal this whole year has been pass the bat, and I think that with my team, like I trust that someone behind me is going to get it done, so I don't have as much pressure. So I think that playing with less pressure this year has allowed me to do good things in good moments. So I think that it's been taken throughout the whole team. I think the team has felt a lot less pressure because we all lean on each other side to side, and so I think that's why we get it done in certain situations, and hard situations we don't stress as much about as we have in the past.
You guys have talked about that postseason, having that postseason mentality all year long, with now the second half of league play and opportunity to potentially put yourselves in a better and better position to possibly host a regional. How much does that has to really carry through every weekend here? I mean, yes, everybody wants to win every game, but so do your opponents. So to have that mentality that, yes, to get those sweeps, to do those things that you guys are looking to achieve, that's how you're going to put yourself in those positions if you are able to achieve it, but you got to bring it every day.
Yeah, I think that we all just work really hard and we all have one main goal. And so working for that main goal has been helping us see like what we need to do and what we need to achieve. And I think that's helped us along the way, knowing that there's a purpose behind why we play stuff.
You guys haven't had a series sweep yet. What would it mean to have one at this point in the season?
It'd be awesome. I think that we are capable of doing it with any team in the pack, and I think that doing that would just be a lot of fun for the team, and I think that it'll show us what we can actually do and how hard we've worked and just see it kind of fall into place.
What are some of the keys to victory for you guys this weekend?
Keys to victory, I would just say keep playing for each other and stay loose. I think that when we stay loose, we play the best, and that just goes for all around, every player on and off the field, and just having each other's back throughout the weekend. So.